Hello. This is a very interesting video. I say interesting because I've not done a live video using the inbuilt YouTube live functionality on my laptop before. So sorry if it's a bit grainy because this is a Mac laptop and 720p is sort of the best you're going to get out of a Mac webcam. Anyway, this is just a very, very short video because essentially I only became aware about half an hour to an hour ago about the updates and future progressions to Spark AR. Now, Spark AR is something that I've used since before, back when it's called AR Studio, before it got rebranded and exited beta stages late-ish last year, early this year. And it's something I've sort of been playing about with and using in lessons quite a bit and sort of creating materials and guides for. But what we're doing is we're looking today, and I sort of want to speak about some of the stuff that I've seen and found out that's coming to Spark AR, which I think is super exciting. The reason I say it's super exciting is the reason, I mean, Spark AR isn't necessarily the most advanced augmented reality application out there, but it's the most accessible and the easiest to sort of get your head around, and it's quite fun. Now, I find it quite fun to get kids and students to play about making filters. They get the ideas of how tracking works, how motion tracking works, camera tracking in terms of like an image works. But the problem has always been they've had to have a Mac laptop, which is fine for people who have a Mac and can buy for that kind of cost. But what we're kind of doing now is we're looking at the future of it, and I'm very happy to find out that it's coming to Windows, which is fantastic because I love Windows. Not to say I hate Mac because I'm on a Mac, but yeah, it's quite nice to actually have it open to everybody and have accessibility there. There's also a few new features coming out, like the fact that the Instagram is no longer going to be in beta. That'll be actually open to everybody to make their own Instagram filters, where at the moment you can only do Facebook filters, which is what it is. There's also some tweaks to the shaders and the way that the patch editor works, which, depending on how that is, depending on when I will work on that. I'm just reading comments at the moment. So some of the Jatin has asked, can I make a tutorial on making like a necklace and earrings, that kind of thing? That's something I would actually really like to do, and it's probably actually something I will do. It's more a case of, so far I've been going through the core basics of what I'm bound to do for our lessons and our planned materials within the university. But now that's all been done and out of the way, as it were, I'm moving on to looking at a bit more advanced stuff. So I will do a video on adding AR jewelry and also some ways where you can interact and change it. So I'm going to look at adding little buttons on the bottom of the canvas so you can change which jewelry you've got on and colors and all that. But yeah, it might take a bit of time because I'm just sort of playing back with a bit of the backlog of stuff. So, but it should come, I will say, within this month. So it should come from before May ends, hopefully. Like I said, I'm always open to kind of suggestions or requests. I quite often try and help people where I can, within obviously the limitations of life, so to speak. But yeah, this is only, like I said, this is only a short video just to say Spark AR is coming to Windows. I'm probably not going to do some Spark AR videos for the next week or two because I'm aiming to do one video sort of a week at the moment, which isn't a lot, but it's, again, like I said, I'm still playing catch up on my workloads and whatnot. But like I said, I'll do in 2 weeks. It's going to be for the next 2 weeks. It's going to be Adobe videos, so After Effects, Premiere, Photoshop, Illustrator, that kind of thing. Then I'll come back to Spark AR and I'll do the jewelry one because that actually is not a bad idea, not a bad one to do, and actually wouldn't be too much work, but also could be beneficial for some other stuff I want to do down the line anyway. Because it's always good if we've actually got a case study to do the tutorial on, rather than me just sort of saying, oh, you can have this thing coming out of a picture frame. It's like, where's the context? That was my problem with that video. So yeah, hope this has been of use. Share, like, and subscribe. I don't do this for any kind of money or views or anything. I'm just doing it as a way to help my students and to help the wider community where I can. Goodbye.